Hello everyone, welcome to mikimeloco. My name is Miki and I love to crochet cute stuff. In this video, let's crochet this Hello Kitty plushie. This is an easy pattern for crochet beginners. Now let's get started. So in this Hello Kitty bag charm, it has 3 parts. So the head, ears, and a bow tie. So we're gonna start with its head. For this one, I used a fluffy yarn, but for demonstration, I'll be using this cotton milk yarn, just in case you can't see the stitches very clearly. So we're gonna start with a magic ring, but don't freak out if you hear magic ring. It's going to be very easy if you follow my steps. So you have your yarn, and yarn over your little finger, then your index finger and your middle finger, and you hold it with your thumb just like this. You have your crochet hook, insert your hook, pull out the yarn over and pull through. Now we make a slip knot. So this knot doesn't count into your first round. You can take it as a beginning step before you start your first round. So this is just a knot. Now we can officially start our first round. So in our first round, we need to have 8 single crochet. To make single crochet, you just insert your hook, yarn over. Now you see you have 2 loops on your hook, and you yarn over, pull through these 2 loops together. Now if you check the right side, you see there is a V shape, and this is your first stitch. And if you have a stitch marker, you better put your stitch marker on the first stitch so you can keep on track. So this is 1 single crochet. Now let's keep doing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you can count, you should have 8 little V's on the right side. Okay, when you are done with these 8 single crochet, you can tighten the loop just like this. And we need to close up this first round. So please take off your stitch marker and insert your hook into the first stitch and yarn over. Now look closely. So to close up, we are going to make a slip stitch. So you just pull through the yarn all the way out, just like this. Okay, and then we need to make a chain stitch. You just yarn over and pull through the loop. Okay. So we call this a standing stitch. It doesn't count into your second round. It's just the beginning step before you start every single round. So it's very important, so it makes your shape more organized. Okay, so now we are done with the first round. Now, in our second round, we need to have 8 increase stitch. To make an increase stitch, we make 2 single crochet in 1 stitch, and this is how you're gonna make it. So we insert our hook into the first stitch and make 1 single crochet. Don't forget to put a stitch marker on your first stitch, just like this. And we insert our hook just at the same stitch that we made our first single crochet, just right here. Okay, so now you see these two stitches make one increase, and they are made at the same stitch, and we need to keep doing it for totally 8 times for second round. After you are done the 8 increase stitch, take off your stitch marker, insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over, and pull through the 2 loops all together. You can tighten it, and don't forget to make a chain stitch. This is a standing stitch. Now we are done with our second round. For the third round, we need to have 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and repeat it for 8 times. So again, we insert our hook into the first stitch. And first we need to have a single crochet. And in our next stitch, we need to make an increase. So you see 1, 2, 3. These 3 stitches make one pattern, and we need to repeat it for 8 times. Now we are about to start our round 4. And also you can cut the leftover yarn on the back because you don't need it. So for the 4th round, we need to have 2 single crochet and 1 increase. So again, we insert our hook into the first stitch, and this is 1 single crochet. We need 2. So insert in the next stitch. In the next stitch, we make an increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 stitches make one pattern, and we need to repeat it for 8 times. For round 5, we need to have 3 single crochet and 1 increase. Again, we insert our hook into our first stitch. One single crochet, 2, 3, and in the next stitch we make an increase. And we need to repeat this pattern for 8 times. For round 6 to 12, we just need to do single crochet for each round. And for each round, we need to have 40 single crochet. So please keep doing it. For the round 13, we need to have 3 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease. So we insert our hook into the first stitch. Make 1 single crochet, two, 3. Now we need to do a invisible decrease. So if you look closely for every stitch, this is 1 stitch. And you see you have 2 loops. The loop far away from you, this is called a back loop. And the loop closer to you, this is a front loop. So we need to insert our hook just in between these 2 loops. Just right here. So this is how you're gonna do it. Insert your hook into the middle of the loop, and then insert into the next loop like this. So now you see you have 3 loops on your hook. Then you yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops. Yarn over again and pull through the next 2 loops. Okay, so this is one pattern. Let's repeat this again. We need to have 3 single crocheted and 1 decrease. Insert your hook into the next loop, and also the next loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So these are two patterns, and we need to repeat it 8 times. For round 14, we need to have 2 single crocheted and 1 invisible decrease. Now we insert the hook into the first stitch. Another single crochet, and we do a invisible decrease. 1, 2, 3. 3 stitches, and we need to repeat it 8 times. For round 15, we need to have 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, and repeat it 8 times. One single crochet, a decrease. Please repeat it 8 times. After you are done with round 15, you can put some polyfill inside of it. For round 16, we need to have 8 invisible decrease. So the first loop will be a little bit hard to find. So 1 loop, next loop, pull through, and pull through. Put a stitch marker on it. And you need to have 8 decrease. After you are done with round 16, and don't forget you need to have a chain stitch in the end. Okay, so now you see we still have a little hole right here, and we need to use a tapestry needle to close it up. So we pull out the yarn just for a proper length so we can close it up and cut it. Now, to close it up, we need to check out the stitch. So first, we skip the next stitch, insert our needle into the next stitch. And this is only in between the 2 loops. And then we skip the next stitch, insert into the next stitch. Again, we skip it. Okay, and you just tighten it until you are satisfied with it. Now it's done. So we just need to hide this yarn. You can insert into any place and exit, insert, exit, so in this way you don't have to make a knot and it will be very secure. So you can keep doing it for a couple of times. Okay, now we have closed it up and we just need to cut the leftover. Now we are done with the hat shape. Now we are going to make Hello Kitty's ears. Have your yarn. For ears, we also need to start with a magic ring, but this time we only start with 5 single crochet. Make 1 slip knot. Remember, this one doesn't count into your stitches. So after the slip knot, we make 5 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we close it up. Take off your stitch marker. Insert your hook into the first stitch and pull all the way out. And don't forget to make a standing stitch. Now this is the first round of the ears. For round 2, we need to have 5 increase stitch. So we insert our hook into the first stitch. And we insert the hook right at the same stitch. And this makes 1 increase. So these 2 stitches make 1 increase and we need to repeat it 5 times. For round 3, we need to have 2 single crochet, 1 increase, 2 single crochet, and repeat it 2 times. Okay, so we insert our hook into the first stitch. This is 1, 2, and we make a increase. And another 2 single crochet. And we need to do another set of the same pattern. After you are done with round 3, don't forget to make a chain stitch to end. Okay, so now we just pull out the yarn a little bit. If you choose to sew the ears onto the head, then you need to have a good length of yarn. But if you choose to use hot glue to put it on, you don't need that much of yarn, so it's totally up to you. And once you're done, you can fold it in the middle, and this makes 1 ear, and we need 2. Now I have already put the ears on Hello Kitty's head, and now we are going to make this bow tie. So to make the bow tie, you can choose any color. We're gonna start with a magic ring. And insert your hook. Pull the yarn out, and we're gonna make 2 chain stitch. 1, 2. And now we are going to make 2 double crochet. So to make double crochet, we yarn over first and insert our hook and yarn over. Now you see we have 2 3 loops, 1, 2, 3, and we yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. So this is 1 double crochet and we need to have 2. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull through the first 2 loops, and pull through the next 2 loops. Just like this. Okay. And then we need to have another 2 chain stitch. We insert the hook into the loop again and make a slip stitch. So we just pull it out. So this is half of the bow tie, and we need to repeat all the steps again. 2 chain, yarn over, insert your hook, pull it out. We have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and another double crochet needs to be done. Okay, and we also need another 2 chain stitch after you are done with these 2 double crochet, and you insert the hook, to make a slip stitch. And now we can pull out the yarn a little bit and tighten the loop. Okay. Now we just need to, we can cut in the middle. Make sure that you tighten it. Okay, so you see this is a bow tie shape. So we can wrap it with the leftover two strain of yarns. Just wrap it for a few times in the middle. And we make a knot. So this is one bow tie, and we can just use hot glue gun to stick on the head, just like this. Now I have put everything on. I used acrylic eyes and nose, but also you can choose to sew it or use felt to cut the shape and put it on its face. And also I put some blush. So now we're going to do its whiskers. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay posted with my latest crochet patterns and tutorials. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!